Family of a man who drowned in Lake Ray Hubbard 3 months ago says they're not satisfied with the information given to police. Good evening. I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes. The body of 18-year-old Daniel Erving was found 4 days after he left with friends to go to the lake. While 2 suspects are in custody, his family believes the charges should be upgraded. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joining us with more. Alex.
Yeah, that's right. Erving's family calls the tampering with evidence charge filed against the 2 suspects, quote, outright disrespectful. They're now calling for an independent outside investigation, and they're also calling on the Dallas County District Attorney's Office to take this case to a grand jury to see if additional charges are appropriate. Now, 18-year-old Daniel Erving drowned in Lake Ray Hubbard back on April 13th. His body was discovered in the lake 4 days later. Last week, 3 months after Erving's death, 19-year-old Lucas Roper and a juvenile male were charged with 1 count of tampering with evidence in connection to his death. Roper and the juvenile suspect told police that they went to the lake with Erving to swim and go fishing. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, Roper was interviewed by detectives after Erving's body was found. Roper told police that after the 3 of them had jumped into the lake from the railroad track bridge, Erving drowned and Roper panicked. Instead of calling 911, the duo reportedly deleted all cell phone communication with Erving, tossed his clothes in a tree line near the lake, and got rid of his cell phone. Erving's family and legal team believes that there is more to this story, and they want answers.
Daniel Erving was an honor roll student. He was a member of his swim team. He was a strong, healthy young athlete. For these 2 suspects to say he drowned and they left, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. If you have nothing to hide and it's an accident, why delete the evidence? Why delete the text? Those are the answers we demand.
So Erving's mother was at Monday's news conference. Initially, she did not want to talk, but decided to speak on her son's behalf.
My son was an amazing son. Amen. He was never into any trouble. He was a protector, and we would have conversations about his future. Our family has gone through so much the past 3 months, waiting for the justice system to provide justice. A reasonable-minded person would know, if you are not guilty of a crime, why would you throw away his clothes and delete messages and not even call his mother? Amen. I want justice for my son.
Erving's sister and aunt also spoke at the news conference, and they said that every day since his death, they live in agony, adding that there is, quote, no vacation from grief. Now, Lucas Roper has been booked here into the Dallas County Jail, and his bond set at $10,000. We don't know any additional details about the other suspect because he is a juvenile. I can tell you that I did reach out to the Dallas County District Attorney's Office to see if they had anything to say in response to that news conference this morning, but a spokesperson tells me that they do not comment on pending cases.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and first and foremost, I do want to send condolences over to the entire family of Daniel Erving. His mother, his aunt, his sister had all spoke, and they got their family back there supporting them with this tragic time, man. And for them to receive this news like this, I most definitely want to send prayers and condolences over. And I want to say most definitely rest in peace to Daniel Erving, and may God bless his soul. Now, I'm going to have the links in the description to watch that clip in the beginning right there on Fox 4. And I'm going to get into this write-up in just a second to kind of go back over something that's key right here. well. But it's several things that got to get broken down, because I'm looking at this and how in the world can it get to this point where it took this long, which was 3 months almost or whatever. But they said they had to get a jurisdiction change. This is in the DFW, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He actually from like about 30 minutes north of Dallas, and they said the jurisdiction had to change evidence. Now, with the situation, they said the coroner ruled it an accidental drowning. But you get to the investigation and it comes out that evidence had been tampered with. I can't in my mind fathom and understand how in the world would somebody go take somebody's clothes and throw them, and then go delete stuff out the phone. That means you covering up something at this point in time. It's just clear-cut situation. But it seems like with this investigation, something ain't adding up and something is off. Now, the other person, not the Roper guy, he is of age. They saying the other guy is underage, so they're not going to reveal his identity because of he's a juvenile. But with the way that this is playing out right now, bro, I can't fault this family for feeling like they being cheated, that they ain't getting justice, because what in the world would this work in a situation where you could go to the pool, go to the lake or the pond or whatever with somebody, and then they drown, and it comes out later that you done moved evidence around? Because if ain't no foul play going on, why in the world would you be getting rid of clothes? Why would you be getting rid of cell phones? Why would you not go report and tell the mother and call anybody or just say anything would have happened? But they thinking they gonna get in trouble. What would you get in trouble for if you know you ain't did nothing? So something ain't adding up. I ain't trying to hid. They better figure something out with this case right here, bro. We not finna do this. And the write-up says, according to the arrest affidavit, Erving was reported missing by the Rolette Police Department on April 13th after he was last seen with Roper and a 17-year-old juvenile at Lake Ray Hubbard in Rolette, Texas. Investigators allege the three jumped into the water from a railroad bridge near the 6300 block of Miller Road where Erving drowned. His body was recovered on April 17th. The affidavit alleges that after Erving drowned, Roper and the juvenile fled the scene in Roper's vehicle and then discarded some of Erving's belongings. Investigators allege that Roper threw Erving's clothing into a tree line near the bridge, and the juvenile threw Erving's cell phone from the vehicle after Roper told him to do so. A reasonably minded person would know that if you're not guilty of a crime, why would you throw away his phone, throw away his clothes, and not call his mother? Tamika Erving said during a press conference on Monday. I want justice for my son. I want justice for Daniel. And bro, they threw away cell phones, bro. It's adults who don't even think like that. Let's be for real here, bro. It's grown adults who don't even move in that fashion. Like, we got to get rid of all this evidence, throw away the clothes, delete the message, throw away the cell phone. This sounds like something that was very thought out and planned. I can't solve a crime from my Wi-Fi, the camera, the cell phone, or nothing like that. But I got one thing, bro, and that's common sense. And something tells me that this ain't how this supposed to go at all, bro. They knew something, and they knew something was going on. Not to mention, bro was a strong swimmer. He was on the swim team and on his way to the Army. Dog was an athlete. Most definitely condolences to him. I want to shed some light to this story right here, bro. Y'all better get to the bottom of this. This is gaining steam, and I want to bring it to my supporters. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Most definitely rest in peace to Daniel Erving once again. Yeah, we gonna need some answers, man. Stay on your pivot. God bless.